guys, we're here with my dog and my mom. My dog's peeing, censored, and we're here with a red pine tree. Very beautiful. Pine trees are a type of edible plant. Well, parts of them. You can use the needles to make tea all year round, but you want to make sure to use the lighter green needles, not the old ones, if you do that. Or cut up the needles and eat them. Probably not plain, because that's probably gross, but yeah. Red and white pines, edible. Yay. Here, we have basswood. Beautiful. You can use the leaves as greens in salads in the spring. Rip, right now, not now. Historically, Native Americans would soak the bark to make ropes and weave baskets, and you can use the leaves for toilet paper. Alrighty, Callie, tell us about the Kentucky coffee tree.
The Kentucky coffee tree is really unique because you can tell by the
way that it is.
The way that the bark is. And they make pods, but you can make it, but I don't think it gives you really any caffeine, but it does give it a small coffee taste.
Hi friends. Here we have a beautiful birch tree. Gorgeous. Birch trees or paper birch trees, you can use the sap for them and you can tap them in March to make syrup. Next, we have a bur oak. You can grind the acorns in the early fall into flour. Yay. Bur oak. Next up, we have our maple tree. You can use in late February and early March, and you can tap them for syrup like you would a birch tree or maple syrup. Also, Callie and I could not find a walnut tree to save our life for some reason, even though they're supposedly common. But you can use the fallen nuts in late summer and you can roast them and have roasted walnuts. And yay, cattails. Usually they have hot dogs on them, but not this time because these ones don't. In the spring, you can eat the new growth. Oh, you can deep fry the hot dog looking thing or cook them however, and in the fall you can grind up the insides and make flour. Oh, and they filter pollution, so that's great for the environment. Next up, we have deck potatoes, which is that funky looking leaf there, also known as arrowhead. You can dig up the potato in the deck potato, and it's at the bottom, kind of like attached to a root, something like that. And you can use it like a potato, just like a potato substitute, and it's best used in October or November.
One of the things that we're missing is wild rice, but it has many uses for it, but it's not really ready at this time of season.
Yeah, is there some, well, Everest didn't know where it was. It's somewhere in the river, but you can use it for cooking just like normal rice. So anything you use rice for, it's best in August.
If you do collect it, it's a very long process to do it.
Yeah.
2-3 hours, days?
Ask Marcus.
Okay, someone's calling.
I bet you guys have all seen these ones before. We have some clovers here. Clovers you can find a lot of places. And clovers can be eaten raw and used in salads. Oh, my dog is coming for me. Or to substitute for other greens. And you can also eat the flower. The flower is also edible. And they can be used anytime during the growing season. But so basically, if it's growing, you can eat it, but probably not during the winter. Delicious. Oh, the grass is wet. Can anyone guess what this is? It's a hard one. Or that. Callie's gonna tell you all about it.
Well, this is really nice because we have both stages of the dandelion right here. We have the puffy stuff, which is not really edible because those are just the seeds ready to reharvest for more dispersing. But the flowers, they are really good for boiling them down and making them into teas or putting them into salads, as well as the leaves. And basically they're around anytime there's no snow on the ground.
Yeah, you can eat them basically whenever. Now.
Also, you can grind up the roots to make coffee.
Yay. Next up, we have a plantain, which is this kind of plant. They just grow kind of all over, pretty common. You can use them, basically everything in them, like except not the roots, everything but the roots. And you can make salads. Yeah. Use it as a green. It's best in the spring when it's new growth, like a lot of things it seems. Next up we have sumac, which is literally gorgeous right now. For sumac you can use these berries to make lemonade in the late summer and early fall. Ragweed. common ragweed, and more.
And more.
Tell us about Callie.
Well, people usually think that the allergies come from pollen from the flowers, but it's actually the common ragweed that does it.
Yeah, not from goldenrod or anything else.
Nope.
Ragweed.
And we actually can eat this one. And something that we can do is we can grind up the seeds to make flour or put them on a garnish for salads.
Yum, like sesame seeds. No, we have milkweed. Beautiful for the monarch butterflies, it's important. You can use the leaves as a vegetable or in a salad. It's best in the spring with the new growth, but you have to boil it 3 times to get all the poison out. So do that. Boil it 3 times, don't die. We found a milkweed pod. Callie,
yes, we did. I found
open
that
up the little
milky.
birdie for
Ready?
us. It's a bird.
There it is.
Then we can make him fly.
Actually?
Better than the dandelion. That did not work.
What is it supposed to do?
Blow him, blow him. Blow him. Oh, yeah! Keep it going, Callie!
There's a balloon. Do these seeds?
They're gonna grow milkweed. We're helping the monarch butterfly population.
Oh my gosh, it's so soft.
And here we have some beautiful goldenrod. Goldenrod, you can use all of it, but usually you wanna use the leaves, and you can do it during the growing season, anytime, whenever it's alive, to make teas. And Native Americans sometimes used it for sore throats or colds. Sometimes they have gallflies in them, which are gross. Don't eat those. Hey guys, we have 10 minutes before class ends and we have to get to the grapes! The grapes! Ah! How's it going, Callie? I'm tired and my pants are falling down. Everett's will love this. Got his name right! Are you ready, Katniss?
I'm ready, Peter.
3, 2, 1. Oh, wait!
What?
Oh no! What's that? That's not grapes! That's Virginia creeper!
I'm Virginia creeper!
Poisonous! These are grapes, and they look a lot like this is Virginia creeper, and the leaves have 4 or 5. It looks like there's 4 on this one, but I think usually there's sometimes 5 leaves coming off from one little stem.
Dead, though.
Not good. Poisonous. Do not eat. Grape, on the other hand, has heart-shaped leaves, which means love, which means eat, which means yummy grapes.
That means we can eat them. Something that you can make out of these is jams and jellies, but because of it, the seeds are really, really huge, so you would need to collect a lot of berries to be able to get it.
Don't be Katniss and PETA, even though they didn't die. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look at
Grapes!
No, these are not grapes. These are buckthorn. These are non-edible, and you will have horrible stomach problems if you do eat it.
They're poisonous, non-edible. Do not eat. They only have 1 leaf like this. If you eat it, yeah, it'll purge your bowels. It's not wild grape. It has a compound leaf.
That's about it.
Can anyone guess what this is? Your favorite. Your absolute favorite. Poison ivy. Delicious. No, don't eat it. It's poisonous for your skin. It's poisonous for your throat. Don't eat it. That one's on the list, so you don't eat it. What do we have here, Callie?
We have
danger.
We found it. We found
Look what I found.
the prairie sage.
It's not edible. Do not eat it. Just like poison ivy, the leaves can be smudged or burnt like incense, or it can be used as a mosquito repellent. And look how beautiful it is. It's all like Frosty. Frosty the Snowman. I sure do hope you can see, but there's a fuzzy plant back there, and it's lighter green, and it looks kind of like tiny, feathery. That's wild asparagus. You can heat it up. You can heat up the shoots and use it as a substitute for store-bought asparagus. It's best used when the shoot is less than 8 inches.
Hey Jude, do you remember wherever?
Jude, where's the Solomon seal?
Oh, you put an arrow in the ground over here.
Oh, cute. That? Oh. There it is. This is Solomon's seal. It's so pretty, actually.
It's actually really small. Look at how young it is.
It's a little baby.
Very young. And something that
and these ones are kind of dead.
Oh yeah, those ones are kind of dead though. One fact that I do remember about them is that if you take 1 leaf from it, you kill the whole thing.
No,
Yeah,
you have
it
to
like
kill the
grows
whole
new
thing.
leaves I think each leaf that it grows is a year. Each set.
Oh yeah, it's the sprouts. So we can only eat these in the springtime, so this means that we can't do it for our project, which is sad. I feel like we'd make something really, really yummy. And it's a substitute for asparagus, which is really weird because we already had an asparagus plant. So,
Be proud. I found this one on my own. This one, mullein. Mullein. This is a biennial plant. On the second year, which is what this is second year growth. You can eat the leaves and the flowers, and it can be used to make teas. But it's best in the summer, or if you're getting it later, you want to get the new growth. That doesn't look very new, not very appetizing. The first year growth looks like lamb's ear, but I don't see any around here. So maybe we'll get that later. It's all leafy and soft like a lamb's ear. And that one is not very edible, so yeah. Now we have wild rose. It's that little plant with the berries. There's one. Here's another one. So there'll be a rose later. And wild rose, you can use the berries or the rose hips in the summer to make teas, and they can also help with colds. Because there's not many acorns, because the squirrels.
squirrels are all stealing them.
Squirrels. Prairie sage. Tell us about prairie sage, Callie.
Oh, I don't think I can tell you off the top of my mind right now. Oh God.
Well, I'll tell you. Kill a lot of monarch butterflies.
Can I make a sneeze?
Buckthorn, Callie. What?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Blow right. And we're making a wish too. You can do that with them. Why is it so sturdy? One more time, one more time.
That was, maybe it's because of the wind. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Wow, what a good wish.
Oh, it's gonna come true. Out of your shadow. 3, 2, 1. Ah! I forgot what it's called. I need to open my notebook.
We used to have sloths here.
Oh yeah, sloths.
Yeah.
Are you foraging, Marcus?
No, if you're coming, trying to take.
Yeah, that's what you do after you give blood. Don't pass out. Where's the salmon seal?
My backpack is getting in the.
We almost got hit by a car. It's fine. It's so much more exciting doing it with someone else. More poison ivy. Don't eat it. Say pretty. Can you say yay, we're done? Yay! Okay.
They're yelling.
Over and out.